Hi everyone, this is Singh joining with a full length deep dive talk on no mirrors, no labels, so I hope all of you joining in this journey. I want to welcome all of you. Thank you for being here. You know, this session we are doing is different. It isn't about marketing, it isn't about curriculum, it isn't about enrollment, revenue, or everything. It's about you, leader, artist, study. Anybody can attend that any human being got to have time for your internal voice or inner truth. So for the next few minutes, I want you to feel like you can put everything down. I mean, everything. The weight, the expectation, the pressure. And allow yourself to breathe. You see, whatever you do in your life can be the most fulfilling, can be the most fulfilling part. Owning a dance studio can be one of the most fulfilling paths. And behind your smile, behind the choreography, behind the applause, is a leader who's often pulled in 15 different directions, comparing themselves, second guessing your decision, questioning your value, trying to be everything for everyone. And underneath all of that is identity slowly drifting away. So today's talk is about your reset, your recalibration, your return, your return to yourself. So mirror often reflects what we are supposed to do. We talk about mirrors and labels. Mirrors often talk about what we are supposed to do, and labels define what other people think of us, where we should be. And both of these are realities that we can get adrift in. Right? You can uh, easily be drift. So, what we want to do as studio owners is probably more than any, surround ourselves by mirrors, live surrounded by we live surrounded by mirrors, legends, and labels that have never been. I want to talk to you guys about the invisible mirrors. Everywhere you go, everywhere you scroll, everywhere you look, someone is holding up a mirror. Mirrors from parents. Are you running things right? Am I doing enough? Mirror from other studios. Am I keeping up with my mirror from the social media? Does it look successful? And then mirror from your yourself. By living up to the dream I have, also is like your competitors. You have your competitors are your mirror is how they doing things better than you. What we don't talk about is you're just running a studio. Right? You're living in a house full of mirrors don't show this. What if the mirror is warped itself? What if the reflection isn't you at all? What if the mirror is showing you a version of yourself that never existed? Because let's be honest, the hardest part of being a student is the weight of who you think you're supposed to be. You see, the dance world culture teaches perfection early. Turn out more, kick higher, fight harder, smile bigger, fix everything. And from your students, you absorb the energy. I need to get everything right. I can't mess up. To look like I have it all together. I can't disappoint people. I can't show weakness. You see, perfectionism is not about excellence. It's about fear. Fear of being judged, fear of being compared, fear of being seen. And the more you chase perfection, the more you lose our identity. Let's think about it. Let's be honest, compare it to a full-time job, right? Student Studio A launched a big recital video, you question your recital. Studio B announced a massive enrollment, you question your market. Another studio posted a fancy photo shoot, you start questioning your brand. Studio has won an award, you question your choreography. The studio bought a new location, you question your growth. And if another studio bought a new building, now you start questioning your entire life. You see, the thing is, if you compare your studio to someone else's highlight reel long enough, you will eventually start doubting your entire purpose. And when comparison comes your comfort, identity, you start comparing yourself to your own identity, whether it's you or others. Let's talk about the labels a little. Labels are even worse than words. People will label you without even knowing your story. Oh, she's a competition studio. He has a small studio. They're expensive one. They're a budget studio. They're a strict studio. They're a messy studio. Grown up studio. They are the studio that used to be bigger. Now they're small. They are the studio that can challenge kids. They are the studio that everybody has. None of these labels come from you. They start controlling. Start shaping how you behave. Labels make your smaller things. You see, you're not a label. And when it comes to your identity is not what you do. Identity is not how big your school is. Identity is not the number of students or dancers or trophies or enrollment. Identity is identity is your internal story that tells people to me. Identity is purpose, values, truth. That's why I wrote this book. The studio, the studio truly is the studio truly is a reflection of your identity. I want you guys to come to a moment of honesty. Who are you before you open your store? Not an owner, not a manager, not an administrator, not a firefighter putting out food, but you were the person behind your dream. Who was that person? What did they want? What did you believe? What did you feel? You see, that version of you still gets buried under your. You see, identity is not found in money. It is found in the quiet of who you are. When no one is asking you, studio owners spend so much of their lives coming outside of the confidence exposure that they forget to actually feel some question for you. No one was watching. What would you be as a studio owner without any comparison, pressure, labels? Who would you become? How would you lead? What decisions would you make? What boundaries would you set? What dreams would you treasure? You see, You have to explore your identity as a current studio owner. Please, please ask what is your purpose? What do you love about what you do? Who were you before the burnout? What parts of yourself you may have lost with all the hard work that you parts do you want to reclaim? What is your new leadership identity that you may want to step into? What fears or comparisons do you need to release? See, all of these questions will help you find your. You don't need to compare yourself to anybody. You don't need to meet anyone else's expectations except you don't need to prove your mind and you don't need to be perfect. You are a leader because your studio is big or small, not because you have trophies or titles, not because you're constructing or anything. You're a leader because you show up every single day, students, for your staff, for your family, and for you. You see, identity is not plain or it's simply plain. So today, right here, right now, I ask, claim your identity. Not the version people expect, not the version people judge, not the version you think you need to be, but the true version, the whole version, the aligned version, and the powerful version. You can just throw the mirrors away, drop the label, and return to yourself. Uh, That's the leader you're creating. You're I ask, go through, go through this journey, right, and claim yourself. I also encourage you to perhaps get a copy of this the book that I wrote, like finding your identity and finding an information. You can find this on Amazon. I'm your host for this conversation, Bob Singh. It was a pleasure connecting with you today. Peace to you. Thank you.